Hey guys, it's me, Ego here. Hi. Hello. Today, I'd like to take some time to introduce some lip colors that are good for the FW season. Among these so very many colors, I brought with me a number of stick products in various tones today. So if you're curious about FW lip colors, please stay tuned. The first product is Roman Zero Matte Lipstick number 9 Gel Nude. This feels a little stiff when applying it at first, but as I continue to apply it on, it glides on smoothly and has a matte finish. When spreading it with my finger, I could see spreading softly with a soft fill. Although it's a nude base color, it feels apricot, and I think it's a good color for warm tone people to use as a base color. The second product is Espoir's Lipstick No Wear Chiffon Matte BR902 Butter Rum. Since it has a smooth application that feels like a chiffon type, it has a slightly soft finish. When spreading it with my finger, I could see that it spreads smoothly. While it appears to be a warm beige brown, I find it to also look coral. Since it can be seemingly categorized as a light color, I think it's a good color to use as a base. The third product is Harris Rouge Holy Matte 437 Mod Orange. Although this is a matte lipstick, it has a softer texture than expected, so it applies on smoothly. Spreading it with my fingers, it has a surprisingly strong chiffon texture than expected, and I was able to see it spreading naturally. This color also has a beige brown base, but it feels more orange than the Espoir color shown earlier, so I thought it'd be better suited for those with warm tones. The fourth product is Ekimol's Non-Section Tip Stick 103 Marsala Turn. For a matte lip product, it did not feel dry when I applied it on. While it did feel slightly dry when I spread it with my finger, it spreads softly. It's a slightly warm, low-saturated, toned-down Marsala color with a hint of beige. The fifth product is Holicollica's Crystal Crush Lipstick number 1 Better Than Beige. While this has a glitter coating on the outside, as you keep applying it, it'll create Glitter Labs matte lips. This lipstick also surprisingly glides on without feeling dry. When spreading it with my finger, it feels silkier than expected and seamlessly spreads without clumping. Although it's a calm beige and rose color, it's quite pinkish, so it also seems to be a lively dry rose color. The sixth product is Espoir's Lipstick No Wear Chiffon Matte RS101 Fuzzy. The formulation has the same smooth application and soft finish as previously described for the Espoir product, and it spreads smoothly with my finger. It's said to be a lovely ballad pink color, but I find it to be somewhat more like a dry rose color mixed with a bit of beige and a drop of gray. The seventh product is Tuco for Schools Art Class Lip Velour No. 5 Vintage Coral. This has a velvety finish, but since it has a cashmere texture, it spreads softly and seems to spread smoothly with my finger. This is said to be a vintage deep coral color, but it seemed to be slightly scarlet, which was not as deep as I thought. The eighth product is Dear Dahlia's Lip Paradise Effortless Matte Lipstick M102 Amber. This seemed to have a very smooth, mousse-like formulation for a matte lipstick, and I could see how it spreads out so smoothly as if I were touching a mousse formula when spreading it with my finger. It's said to be a soft peach beige color, but personally, it seemed to be like a light orange-brown color to me. The ninth product is Ekimol's Non-Section Tip Stick 102 Dream Walk. Like the previous Ekimol Tip Stick, it has a formulation that is not very dry for a matte product and seems to spread softly for a lipstick that feels dry when spread with my finger. It's a very subtle thick color with a drop of yellow added and is a deep color than expected. The 10th product is Tuco for Schools Art Class Lip Velour No. 4 Muse Rose. This has the same velvety finish, a cashmere texture formulation as the previous Tuco for School Lip Velour. It's said to be a calm dry rose color, but it had a deep feeling and seemed to have a slightly plumpy color for a dry rose. The 11th product is Espoir's Lipstick No Wear Chiffon Matte BR901 Groovy. This has the same smooth application and soft finish formulation as the previously described Espoir product, and it spreads smoothly. It's described as red brown, but I felt it leans more on the brown side. The 12th product is Innisfree's Vivid Cotton Stick No. 2 Dusty Peach. Although it has an air cotton texture with a soft finish, I personally felt that it has a nearly melting application. And as much as it applies with slippery feeling, I was able to see how it spreads smoothly even with my fingers. It's a low saturated peach tone color mixed with a drop of brown that goes well with autumn. The 13th product is Holicollica's Crystal Crush Lipstick No. 3 Maroon Flame. It applies the same as the previous Holicollica product introduced, creating glitterless matte lips. It glides onto the lips without being as dryness as I expected it would be. When I spread it with my finger, it feels silky and seems to spread without clumping. It's said to be a smoky burgundy color, but it seems to have a deeper feeling since it seems to have a bit plum mixed in. The 14th product is Ekmol's Non-Section Tipstick 203 Showdown. The formulation did not feel very dry, which is the same as the Ekmol's product from earlier. It spreads seemingly softly for a lipstick that feels dry when spread with my finger. It's said to be a brick red color, but personally, it looks like brick red mixed with a drop of coral. The last and 15th product is Innisfree's Vivid Cotton Stick No. 6 Cinnamon Red. With the same air cotton texture as the Innisfree product earlier, you can see that it almost melts when applied. And as much as it applies with slippery feeling, it spreads smoothly even with my fingers. It's more like a brick red mixed with red and brown rather than a vintage red, and there's a little plump. Like this, I briefly introduced lip colors that are good to use for FW that I brought. And lastly, I'll finish the video by showing you my personal favorite color combinations. For the warm tone light color combination, we have Romance No. 9 and Dear Dahlia's Amber. For the warm tone deep color combination, there's Espor's Butter Rum and Holicolica's No. 3. The cool tone light color combination is Ekmol's 103 and Innisfree's No. 2. The cool tone deep color combination is Espor's Fuzzy and Ekmol's 203. Like this, along with the introduction of FW lip colors, I also showed you some color combinations. FW doesn't always have a warm feeling, so I also showed you some cool color combinations that can be helpful even for those with cool tones. I hope this video will be helpful for those who had concerns about what lip colors to wear in the cold weather. So my video is still here. Thank you for watching my video today. Don't forget to subscribe, press the like buttons, and please leave some comments for me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!